Hello, and welcome to my channel, Ari's Games. Today we are going to start the main quest. At least we're hoping we can. If I die a whole lot, I'll probably have to do something else. But we're gonna start with doing the main quest. So let me recall back to Balmora. Uh-oh. There we go. Let me see. Not really anything to sell. Not at the moment, anyway. So last time we joined the Imperial cult,
Is there something I can do for you?
finished the first quest for the temple, and we will have to officially finish it once we get to Vivek. But we're not gonna go to Vivek quite yet. So right
Is
now,
there something you need?
go talk to Caius Casades and get our first orders. And let's hope we can do this. I'm gonna need supplies too. I gotta remember
Is there
some
something
armor
I can do
hammers.
for you?
I'm gonna need some of those. Are you here to discuss your orders, Scrumptious? Or is there something else you want? Orders. Ready for orders? Good. Go talk to Hasphat Antabolis at the Balmora Fighters Guild. Ask him what he knows about the Nerevarine secret cult and the Sixth House secret cult. You'll have to do him a favor first, probably an ugly favor, but do it. Then get the information from Antabolis and report back to me. By the way, Hasphat is a student of Morrowind history. Take the chance to get a little education. And I have a few history books in here. Help yourself. You're welcome to them. No point in being part of history if you're too ignorant to understand it. Let's look at Morrowind history. Jeanette Sitt's little book is a good place to start. I have a copy here. Take it. You might also look for On Morrowind, the Imperial Province by Eramanwe of Sunhold. So we just got ourselves a book, guys. Let's read it. A Short History of Morrowind. From the introduction. Led by the legendary prophet Veloth, the ancestors of the Dwemer, exiles from Altmer cultures in present-day Somerset Isle, came to the region of Morrowind. In earliest times, the Dwemer were harassed or dominated by Nord sea raiders. When the scattered Dwemer tribes consolidated into the predecessors of the modern Great House clans, they threw out the Nord's oppressors and successfully resisted further incursions. The ancient ancestor worship of the tribes was in time superseded by the monolithic tribunal temple theocracy, and the Dwemer grew into a great nation called Resdain. Resdain was the last of the provinces to submit to Tiber Septim. Like Black Marsh, it was never successfully invaded, and was peacefully incorporated by treaty into the empire as a province of Morrowind. Almost 4 centuries after the coming of the Imperial Legions, Morrowind is still occupied by Imperial Legions, with a figurehead Imperial King, though the Empire has reserved most functions of the traditional local government to the ruling councils of the 5 great houses on Vardenfell district. In 3rd Era 414, Vardenfell territory, previously a temple preserve under Imperial protection, was reorganized as an Imperial provincial district. Vardenfell had been maintained as a preserve administrated by the temple since the Treaty of the Armistice, and except for a few Great House settlements sanctioned by the temple, Vardenfell was previously uninhabited and undeveloped. But when the centuries-old temple ban on trade and settlement of Vardenfell was revoked by King of Morrowind, a flood of Imperial colonists and Great House Dwemer came to Vardenfell, expanding old settlements and building new ones. The new district was divided into Redoran, Hlalu, Telvanni, and Temple districts, each separately administered by local house councils or temple priesthoods, and all under the advice and consent of Duke Dren and the district council in Ebenhart. Local law became a mixture of house law and imperial law in house districts, jointly enforced by house guards and legion guards, with temple law and imperial law enforced in the temple district of ordinators, or by ordinators. The temple was still recognized as a majority religion, but worship of the 9 divines was protected by the legions and encouraged by imperial cult missions. The temple district included the city of Vivec, the fortress of Ghostgate, and all sacred and profane sites, including those blighted areas inside the Ghost Fence, and all unsettled and wilderness areas in Vardenfell. In practice, this district included all parts of Vardenfell not claimed for Redoran, Hlaalu, or Telvanni districts. The temple stubbornly fought all development in their district and were largely successful. House Hlaalu, in combination with imperial colonists, embarked on a vigorous campaign of settlement and development. In the decades after reorganization, Balmora and the Skating Isles regions have grown steadily. Caldera and Pelagiad are completely new settlements, and all Legion forts were expanded to accommodate larger garrisons. House Telvanni, normally conservative and isolationist, has been surprisingly aggressive in expanding beyond their traditional tower villages. Disregarding the protests of the other houses, the Temple, the Duke, and the District Council, Telvanni pioneers have been encroaching on the wild lands reserved to the Temple. The Telvanni Council officially disavows responsibility for these rogue Telvanni settlements, but it is an open secret that they are encouraged and supported by ambitious Telvanni mage lords. Under pressure from the Temple, conservative House Redoran has steadfastly resisted expansion in their district. As a result, House Redoran and the Temple are in danger of being politically and economically marginalized by the more aggressive and expansionist Hlaalu and Telvanni interests. The Imperial administration faces many challenges in the Vardenfell district, but the most serious are the Great House rivalries, animosity from the Ashlander nomads, internal conflicts within the Temple itself, and the Red Mountain Blight. Struggles between Great House, Temple, and Imperial interests to control Vardenfell's resources could at any time erupt into full-scale war. Ashlanders raid settlements, plunder caravans, and kill foreigners on their wild lands. The Temple has unsuccessfully attempted to silence criticism and calls for reform within its ranks. Most serious are the plagues and diseased hosts produced by the blight storms sweeping out of Red Mountain. Vardenfell and all Morrowind have long been menaced by the legendary evils of Dagoth-Ur and his ash vampire kin dwelling beneath Red Mountain. For centuries, the Temple has contained this threat within the Ghost Fence, but recently the Temple's resources and will have faltered, and the threat from Red Mountain has grown in scale and intensity. If the Ghost Fence should fail, and hosts of blighted monsters were to spill out across Vardenfell's towns and villages, the Empire might have no choice but to evacuate Vardenfell District and abandon it to disease and corruption. Ooh, that was a lot of reading. Now my throat hurts. Let's see. So we are going to visit Hasphat Antabolis. I know where he is. And he might even like us because we're part of the Fighters Guild.
What do you think of Balmora, Outlander?
I have to say Balmora is one of my favorite cities here. I like Sager's Mora a lot, but the Telvanni are like so close-mouthed and close to the vest. They don't like foreigners. And no matter what race you pick, you're always a foreigner to the Telvanni.
I greet you as a friend.
And, oh goodness, that made me lose my train of thought. That happens a lot here. Let me see. Do I have any? Oh, restore fatigue. Got cheap ones. Oh, did it have any? Oh, yes, it did. Yay, more armor hammers. Okay. I am more prepared. So, Hasphat Antabolis is down here. And he's gonna send us to a Dwemer ruin. So much fun. Good day, Scrumptious. So you're with Caius, huh? And Caius wants information? Of course there's a this for that involved. I require a favor first, and then I'll tell you what you want to know. There are Dwemer ruins nearby called Arkenthond. I need you to run over there and find me a little cube with a circular design and some symbols on one side. It's the puzzle box of Hellraiser. It's called a Dwemer puzzle box. Bring me back the Dwemer puzzle box and I'll tell you what you want to know. Let's see what he says about that. The little cube I'm looking for is about the size of a fist, maybe a little bigger. It'll be made of a coppery metal with a circular design and symbols on one side and some line marks on the others. All I want that That's all I want, that little cube. Alright. Well, let's see, he already likes me enough. I won't bore you blathering about history. That's what Caius is for. But if you're really interested, try it on Morrowind, the Imperial Province. There's that book again. I have to look for it, I guess. I have an extra copy you can... Oh, never mind. I have an extra copy you can have. What an adventure like you really needs is a sense of current events. Who hates who? Where's trouble brewing? That's where opportunity lies for an outlander like you. The great houses hate each other. Theft, murder, assassination, secret raids, standard stuff. The temple is trying to kill off a rebellious faction called the Dissident Priests. Ashlander nomads raid each other, attack traders and pilgrims. A secret cult is killing off imperial citizens. All bad enough. The real problem, though, is the blight. Monsters and disease. The natives say it comes from Red Mountain. It's been a local problem for years, but lately it's gotten badly out of control. Interesting. Alright. I'm not going to click on anything else until
Greetings.
we give him back
What
his
shall we
box.
talk about?
Gonna have to stop in Mage's Guild, see if I can get some more magic potions. I might have to buy them. Ah! Yes, that happens sometimes.
Is there something I can do for you, Outlander?
Ooh, she does have more. Ooh. Getting heavy. Sorry, I have to look at my stuff, make sure what I have. So the hardest part, there's a couple hard parts here. There's an old guy that, he's an old sorcerer on a bridge, and he's kind of hard to defeat, even if you have, unless you have a lot of health. Okay, hold on, I know. I'm sorry, guys. Got 3 down. I love Silk Striders, they're so cute. Let me think. I've played some of the main quests since the last time I finished the game. What I mean is the main quest for all the parts of it, but not every single quest. I've never 100%ed this game. But I'm gonna try to do that this time. We'll have a lot of videos on it then, but that's okay. I very much enjoy this. The only thing I wish is fast travel was better than it is in this game. I do want to play Oblivion and Skyrim as well. Maybe when I get better at making videos, I can do 3 kinds of videos instead of 2. Oh, I guess I didn't need to take it out this soon. Let me get to this rock here. We'll start sneaking. Or better yet, be right back. I save a lot and often in this game. There's a lot of chances you can get caught or dead. That's too. We'll do this, don't worry. We'll win. There was one time, I don't know who it was with, that I played rather, but I managed to sneak by this guy without killing him at all. I wish my sneak would go up. Crap. Get away from me. I killed him. Easily. How? I think I got hit once. Ooh, ebony. Hopefully it won't disappear in the ground again. Maybe I can do this. Awesome. Takes the money, takes the money. Alright. Oh, and there's this cliff racer. Probably have to kill him too, yep. Alright. Come and get some, dude. Ooh, he even has a thing. Yay! Alright. This part's easy, but a lot of running in this section. Run faster, scrumptious, run! Okay. Be right back. I know. I save a lot, like I said. I save a lot. Okay. Maybe sneak through here too. How is my sneak? Oh, it is going up. It's just very slow. Might be because where I started, was it 45 points? 40 points, okay. There's 2 people to fight here, I think. In case you're wondering what the noises are that aren't from Morrowind, it's my cat playing. He likes to play a lot. Now I kind of wish I did marksman, because I could just shoot this guy from here. Maybe I'll just sneak by him, and we'll only deal with the guy in that room, which he's kind of scary. Oh, phone says hi. Oh, he didn't notice me. The time I had some fun. Is there someone else? I want to grab this over here real quick. If I can. There it is. Okay, saving again. It's impossible to sneak around
See
him.
what you're made of.
Oh, I knocked people down with this sword. Dietrich's stuff is awesome. Ooh, a goblet. Ooh, we need one of those. I don't want all of them. Gotta get the money. Oh, I could use one of those. Potion of Dispel, that's nice. Ooh, this guy got a lot of nice stuff. Oh, so that reminds me. What are those Dwemer items we need to find? I just shared this. Carurel, that was... Okay, I know there's somewhere. Quality counselors. Poaching eggs. I still haven't done that one. I can do that later. Asked me to bring her a diamond. Asked me to bring her the key. Here we are. Dwemer tube, Dwemer goblet, and Dwemer bowl. Does he have a bowl? You know, I think I saw a bowl. Oh, there's one right there. Ornate Dwemer bowl. Awesome. Now we just need to find... Okay, I can't see... Here it is. My journal's updated. Yay. Now we just need to find a Dwemer tube. Which I don't think there's one around. He doesn't have one either. Great. Okay, let me think. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Figure out where else to put it. That's recall, yeah. Running out of magica.
Well met. Greetings.
So I am low-key very into Dwemer ruins, so we will be visiting more than just that one. So, have you done that little favor I asked? Perfect. Just what I was looking for. Let me take this Dwemer puzzle box, and then I'll tell you what Caius will want to know about the Sixth House, and about the Nerevarine. By the way, the inscriptions on the box seem to be the directions for setting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. If you're interested, after you've delivered your report to Caius, come back and maybe I'll have a key you can take back to Arkansas. Okay, Sixth House. House Dagoth is the Sixth House, the lost Sixth House. In the First Age, House Dagoth betrayed the other great houses during the War of the First Council and was destroyed for their treason. I can answer any questions you have, but I'll also give you some notes to give to Caius and recommend some Sixth House references he should read. Resources. Here's a list of cheap books. All of them will tell you something about the Sixth House and how it ended. The War of the First Council, Saint Nerevar, Nerevar Moon and Star, and the real Nerevar. Try the bookseller Derisa Darvel over in the commercial district. She'll have at least some of these titles. Actually, I don't think she has any of them. I think you end up getting them when you deal with the dissident priests later on in the game. Let's see what it says about House Dagoth specifically. They were the sixth of the seven Dwemer great houses. Nothing remains of the Sixth House. Its members were all slain or adopted into other great houses, following their treason in the War of the First Council. Their clanstead was called Kogaroon. Let's see what he says about Dwemer stuff. Oh, wait. First we have got to get Nerevarine. The Ashlanders believe a reborn Nerevar will unite the Dwemer against the Outlander invaders and restore the ancient Dark Elven nation. Nerevar is a legendary hero and saint of the Temple, but the Temple denies the prophecy and persecutes heretics who believe in the Nerevarine. Tell Caius that Sharn Gra-Muzgob would be a better person to ask about the native faiths and superstitions. Oh, that's the same thing. Sorry. I didn't realize. Alright, let's learn about Dwemer artifacts. Weapons, armor, housewares, coins, and other items of Dwemer design are often found in Dwemer ruins. They are prized by historians and antiquarians and very valuable. The Emperor, however, has declared all newly discovered Dwemer artifacts to be possession of the crown and forbids their trade or sale. Now, smuggling Dwemer artifacts is treason, but smugglers will still risk execution for such a profitable crime. Ooh, that's a little bit overkill, isn't it? The Dwemer are the fabled lost dwarven race, whose ruins and splendid artifacts are scattered across Tamriel. Elves use the term Dwemer, connoting variously deep-delving, profound, and close-counseled. Imperial usage is dwarven, derived in fable from the affectionate regard of the giant races for their little Dwemer friends. There are several Dwemer sites in Vvardenfell, and many have found Dwemer artifacts. I already looked up the artifacts. There are many Dwemer sites on Vvardenfell, but the two largest are Umzeleft and Inchaleftink. Umzeleft is in the Shergarad region, cursed and dangerous, and access is forbidden. Inchaleftink is occupied by an expedition of the Imperial Archaeological Commission and is not open to visitors. My friend Senilius Cadiusis is the head of the Inchaleftink expedition, and he is accompanied by his charming daughter, Pania Cadiusis. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. The Dwemer language has never been translated, and they are searching Inchaleftink for a book that may be a Dwemer translation key. Here, let me give you a letter of introduction. They might be willing to hire you. Ooh, let's learn about the language. The Dwemer language is largely untranslatable, though the alphabet is known, and short inscriptions can be deciphered, usually from context clues. Fortunately, many Dwemer documents were written in Aldmeris, which is very close to modern Elven languages. Yay! Well, that was fun. Alright, I believe that's all we need for now.
I see I stand in good company. What can I do for you?
We are going to now go back to Caius and then go to sleep. Because I need to heal. Oh my goodness, people.
Please
Your
join me.
actions show promise. What do you want?
Yes, Outlander. What do you want? Please join me.
Oh, there. Ooh, I'm running out.
I take it
Yeah.
you want some.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
I wonder how Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be. I'm very excited. I haven't been reading anything about it because I want to be surprised. And I'm pretty sure it's going to take a long time for them to get it out. Aren't they saying
If I can be of
2029 right
any
now?
assistance, I'll be happy to help.
Hey, excuse me, I'm talking here. Just kidding. Orders. These notes are from Hasphat Antabolis. Excellent. I trust he didn't work you too hard for them. I'll look them over in more detail later, but now I have some new orders for you. Okay. I've glanced at Antabolis' notes. They cover the Sixth House admirably, but not the Nerevarine cult. Hop on over to the Balmora Mages Guild. It's right next to the Balmora Fighters Guild. Get Sharn Gra-Muzgob to tell you what she knows about the Nerevarine. So apparently, Hasphat Antabolis' little favor was more important than Sharn Gra-Muzgob's favor. Because now he says, she'll have some silly errand for you. It's not something hard or difficult or anything. It's silly. It's ridiculous. What's that about? Do what she asks and report back when she's given you the information. It's just irritating as crap. Alright, let me go sleep. You had a disturbing dream. You can only recall one part. A tall figure with a golden mask led you among the dead as through a wedding celebration. You heard many voices, but no lips moved. You strained to breathe, but your chest didn't move. The tall figure spoke with each figure as he passed among them, laughing and joking, as if they were alive, but they made no reply. You tried to cry out, but without breath your tongue fluttered in vain. The first of several dreams that you get in this game. Okay, let's see. Disturbing dreams. You're worrying me, Scrumptious. You're not going loopy on me, are you? A word of advice. In Morrowind, if you have disturbing dreams, the temple says you are crazy, and they want to lock you up. And if you have disturbing dreams and think they mean something, then the temple thinks you're a prophet or witch, and they want you to lock you up. So take my advice and keep a lid on it. Excuse you. Alright, let's go get this silly errand from Sharn Gra-Muzgob. I just don't understand that. Like,
What do you think of Balmora?
the man's favor was something that, you know, apparently meant something, but hers doesn't. That doesn't make any sense.
Yes, Outlander.
Yeah, it has
Go
to be
ahead, what do you
nighttime.
want? I'm listening.
So, when you go by those two guys, the guy in the top knot and the guy in the green robe, they will speak to you about something, and hopefully we'll get to catch it before the end of this video. I'll try to make sure I get to a point where I can get it, because it's really, it's a deep part of this game.
Your actions precede you, Outlander. I've heard good things about you.
Oh, thank you. Alright, let's go talk to this orc lady.
All right, I'm intrigued. Go ahead.
Sharn Gra-Muzgob. No interruptions. How many times? Oh, you're one of Caius' associates. That's a different matter. Caius and I have a very satisfactory arrangement, and I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement if you'll complete a little errand for me. The errand is very simple. I need the skull of Lelvul Andrano. You'll find it in Andrano Ancestral Tomb, but take care not to upset the natives. The Dwemer have some peculiar primitive prejudices against necromancy and take grave objection to unauthorized tomb visits. Necromancy? In the Empire, necromancy is a legitimate discipline, though body and spirit are protected property and may not be used without permission of the owner. But in Morrowind, the Dwemer loathe necromancers and put them to death. That's absurd, of course, since the Dwemer summon their own dead to guard tombs and defend the family. Sacred necromancy is righteous, while philosophical necromancy is evil. It's primitive superstition, that's all. What does you say about necromancers? No, of course not. I can't teach you spells. I'm not a necromancer. No, absolutely not. Not a necromancer. What is she train in, though? Oh, mysticism. I'll grab one of those. No. Oh, no. What is its governing attribute? Oh, boy. Okay, well, I know where it is, but I'm still going to get the answer. The tomb is south of Pelagia, just off the road, just before you reach the fork where the road goes southwest towards Saint Anin and southeast toward Vivet. You may need an enchanted blade. Some spirits are immune to normal weapons. Here, take this old short sword. Thanks. And maybe these old scrolls will come in handy. Thank you. And Level Andrano. He was no one special. A journeyman enchanter. There may be many skulls in Andrano tomb, but you'll have no problem recognizing Level's skull from the ritual markings.
You can speak freely, friend to friend.
Let me get her quest.
Tidings and good wishes to you, friend.
We are far from the deserts, friend.
We are. Yes, Ajiri has duties for you. Before Ajiri can be a journeyman in the Mages Guild, Ajiri must study local mushrooms. Okay, so I got that. I actually have all of those, don't I? Let's find out. Do you have samples of the mushrooms? Yes. Woohoo! Okay. Well, let me go back. Oh no! I'm over encumbered now. Oh, what's this book? Oh, that's the book he gave me. Okay. I need to sell some stuff before I go anywhere. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my inventory, making sure what I can sell. Let me go back to her.
This is unexpected, but
you
not
can speak
unwelcome.
freely, friend to friend.
Please go ahead.
Alright, let me sell these. No, I don't want to sell that. Don't. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Okay. Bar. Oh, and that. And that. Oops, can't sell that. It's gonna have to be all I can sell. Let me do some. Back to the kitty. So I can sell my ebony.
How does the day greet you, friend?
Why is my friend here?
Oh, she has even more. I can sell it to her. Okay. I think that's all I can sell her. Oh. Okay. Should we read on Morrowind as well? Yeah, I guess we should, huh? Let me see how long it is first. Okay. On Morrowind, the Imperial Province. After the conquest of Hammerfell, Imperial legions massed along the northeastern borders of Cyrodiil, and invasion fleets prepared in Skyrim. Initially, though the Imperial legions and navy were widely considered undefeatable, House Induril and the Temple hierarchy proposed to resist to the death. Redoran and Dres stood by Induril, with Telvanni remaining neutral. Hlaalu proposed accommodation. Contrived border incidents in Black Marsh ended inconclusively, but the swampy terrain did not favor Legion and Navy coordination. Against the Legion's massed Against the legions massed west of Silgrad Tower and Cogranmore, and the legions west of Blacklight and Cormaris View, Morrowind had pitifully small militias stiffened by small companies of veteran mercenaries and elite units of house nobles and temple ordinators and armigers. Further complicating matters was the refusal of Induril, Dress, Hlalu, and Telvanni to garrison the western borders. Induril and Dress proposed, rather than defend the western border, instead to withdraw to the interior and fight a guerrilla war, with Hlalu advocating accommodation and Telvanni remaining neutral. Redoran therefore faced the prospect of standing alone against the Empire. The situation changed radically when Vivek appeared in person in Vivek City to announce his negotiation of a treaty with Emperor Tiber Septim, reorganizing Morrowind as a province of the Empire, but guaranteeing all rights of faith and self-government. A shocked temple hierarchy, which apparently had not been consulted, greeted the announcement with awkward silence. Induril swore they would resist to the death, with the royal support of Dress, while Redoran, grateful for a graceful excuse to avoid facing the legions unsupported, joined with Hlalu in welcoming the agreement. Telvanni, seeing which way the wind blew, joined with Hlalu and Redoran in supporting the treaty. Nothing is known of the circumstances of the personal meeting between Septim and Vivek, or where it took place, or the preliminaries which must have preceded the treaty. The public reason was to protect the identities of the agents involved. In the West, speculation has centered around the role of Zur and Arctis in brokering the agreement. In the East, rumors suggest that Vivek offered Numidium to aid in the conquest of the Altmer in Somerset Isle, in return for significant concessions to preserve self-rule, house traditions, and religious practices in Morrowind. The Lord High Counselor of the Grand Council and Induril refused to accept the treaty and refused to step down. He was assassinated and replaced by a Hlalu. House Hlalu took the opportunity to settle some old scores with House Induril, and a number of local councils changed hands in bloody coup. More blood was shed in these inter-house struggles than against the Imperial legions during Morrowind's transition from an independent nation to a province of the Empire. The generals of the legions had dreaded an invasion of Morrowind. The Dwemer were widely regarded as the most dreadful and fanatic foes, further inspired by their temple and clan traditions. The generals had not grasped the political weaknesses of Morrowind, which Emperor Tiber Septim recognized and exploited. At the same time, given the tragic depopulation and destruction experienced by the other provinces conquered by Septim, and the swift and efficient assimilation of Morrowind into the imperial legal systems and economy, with relatively small impact on lower or upper classes of Morrowind citizens, the tribunal also deserves some credit for recognizing the hopelessness of Morrowind's defense and the chances of gaining important concessions at the treaty table by being the first to offer peace. By contrast, many Induril nobles chose to commit suicide rather than submit to the Empire, with the result that the house was significantly weakened during the period of transition, guaranteeing that they would lose much of their influence and power to House Hlalu, whose influence and power was waxing with its enthusiastic accommodation with the Empire. The temple hierarchy more skillfully managed their loss of face, remaining aloof from political struggles and earning the goodwill of the people by concentrating on their economic, educational, and spiritual welfare. Whew, boy. They weren't kidding when they said it was violent. Let me go back to sleep again. There we go.
This is unexpected, but not unwelcome.
I'm not used to reading so much. Or out loud anyway. I read a lot in my head. You know, read my Kindle. I have like 1,000 books
spare a few
on my
moments
Kindle.
if you care.
Ooh, now it's night. Let's see if we can talk to those guys. Or at least one of them. Gotta be somewhere. And then I don't find them when I want to. Literally, they're not. Where did they go? Oh, there's one of them. Here. So at night, when you cross the paths with these people, you get this. I am a sleeper, one among thousands. I bring you a message. Dagoth calls you, Scrumptious, and you cannot deny your lord. The sixth house has risen, and Dagoth visits glory. Okay, I'm going to click on these other ones that are going to make his disposition go down, but that I'll have to do. We don't have to do that every time, just this first time. So Dagoth He is the Lord and Father of the mountain. He sleeps, but when he wakes, we shall rise from our dreams, shall sweep our land clean of the Inwa. Why have you denied him? As Lord Dagoth has said, all shall greet him as flesh or as dust. Sixth house. There it goes, there it dropped. The sixth house, the sleeping house, House Dagoth, the house of Lord Dagoth, the true house, the one house to welcome all true Dwemer, and drive the Inwa from our land. Take heed, Outlander, the day of reckoning is at hand. Take what you can and leave our place, for when Lord Dagoth comes, this will be no place for you. Which is what he says when you are not Dwemer.
You may speak.
He says something very different if you are Dwemer, and unfortunately I don't remember what it was. It was, something along the lines of join us and come into the land of the sixth house, something like that. It's been, like I said, it's been a very long time since I played this game to begin with, much less played the main quest. But we are going to go to Sadanin, and then we're going to deal with ancestral.
You can run.
Where would you like to go? There's someone watching.
First, oh my, where'd all my magicka go? Oh no! Alright, looks like I'm drinking one of these. Okay, there we go. Let's see, I think it's down around this thing. I might have gotten, oh there it is. This is Adamasartis, which is a beginner dungeon. I didn't go in it because the mage in here is very, it's hard to kill him, and he hurts you pretty easily. There we go. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, let's go. Come on, that was good. Ooh, a key. Slave key. Oh, let's save some slaves. Do you have the key to these bracers? Will you let me go free? You have the key. Will you let me go free? Yes. Yes, Badargo is free. You are a good friend of Badargo. And these two bundles. Will you let me go free? Unlock. Yes, now I am free. Thank you, Scrumptious.
You honor me. Please speak.
Go free. Unlock. Thank you.
You have our attention, Khajiit. One day to your friend.
In fact, technically, I don't have to fight this guy. I freed the slaves. Isn't that what's important? Can always get stuff elsewhere. Here, let me dispose of her. I wonder. If my sneak is even going up. Alright, let's look. Yeah, it is going up quite a bit. Mysticism. Oh, 30. Willpower's at 30. Mysticism is guided by willpower. Okay. Darn. I can't train in it. Dang it. Okay. On to Andrano's tomb. Hope I'm going the right way. Is that a person? Ooh, that is a person. I'm not gonna talk to him though. Oh, that's not a person. Why would I? I'm so sorry. It's so dark. I thought that was... There's a rogue around here somewhere that if you talk to him, he steals your money or makes you kill him. And he's very hard to... Oh, sorry. He's very hard to beat when you're low level. And in the dark, I thought that was him. Okay, I know it's up here somewhere. Ah, nothing. I think it's here. Yes. Ooh, I have no fatigue. Okay. Going to... There we go. Okay. Here we are. Let's see. Can still sneak. Extravagant pants. Expensive shoes. Oh. Not sure. Ooh, ooh. Oh wait, I'll see if he's there. Let's go this way. Don't want to run into a bone walker if I can help it. My sneak increased! Yay! Hey, what? Oh. Ooh. Thank y'all. Got turned around there trying to look for him. He kind of went past me. The skeletons are hard too. There's one. I think I remember where the skull is. I don't... Oh god, there's two of them. Oh no, he's not that hard. Ow! Ow! I'm over encumbered again. Okay, I'm gonna have to get rid of some stuff. The bows. Okay, that's only 25 gold anyway. That's not very much. all these? Oh, that lady gave them to me. Gra-Muzgob. Need to hold on to that. We already read that. Try to hold on to stuff to sell. It's not worth it. Alright, maybe it's in here? There is a point where you have to fight a bone walker. You can't get around it. But I don't remember where that is. Hold on one second. Okay, that wasn't the spot. But it's down here somewhere. That's the bone walker. He's looking right at me. Somehow it's working. Oh, darn it. My short blade went up. Yay. Okay. Alright, let's deal with this guy. Okay, he didn't give me the sickness that he usually gives people. Okay. Dagger of Judgment. It's only worth 6 gold. Okay. Armor went up. Great. Ooh, it's heavy. That'll encumber me, so. Hi guys, I'm back. The game crashed on me and I had to go back and finish or redo what I already started. And I'm back here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save it and then try it again and hopefully it won't crash. Oh, wrong button. Okay, here we are. Let me try to... Okay. Alright, so let me finish with her, with Gra-Muzgob.
Is there something I can do for you?
And then I'll quit the game for now. I was playing a lot longer than I thought I was. I guess because all the reading, I ended up taking a lot of the time with that.
Greetings to you, Khajiit.
You need not be afraid. Welcome. Only fools earn my anger.
Again? Is this about the errand you're doing for me? Yes. Very good. I'll just take that skull from you. Perfect for what I have in mind. Thank you. Now, as I promised, I'll answer your questions on the Neverine cult. Go ahead. This Ashlander cult believes the long-dead hero Nerevar will be reborn to honor ancient promises to the tribes. According to legend, the prophesied Nerevarine will cast down the false gods of the tribunal temple, restore the traditional ancestor worship practiced by the Ashlanders, and drive all outlanders from Morrowind. Both temple and empire outlaw the cult, but it persists among the Ashlanders who care little for imperial or temple law. Here, take this copy of my notes on the topic for Caius. Let me click on Nerevarine itself. The Ashlanders have a prophecy that the legendary hero Nerevar will be reborn. They call this reincarnated hero the Nerevarine. Alright. I think we've talked about her. Oh, how about Nerevar himself? Nerevar is a first-age hero of the Dwemer people. He was a great general and leader. He helped form the First Council and united the Dwemer houses against foreign invaders, aided by the traders of House Dagoth. He triumphed over Morrowind's enemies at Red Mountain, but died in the battle. Alright, so I'm gonna let it go here, and we will return to Caius Crusaders in the next time we play. Thank you so much for joining me. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and also leave a comment if you so desire, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. Bye.